So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Hamler on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They fake the handoff, now Locke. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted.
It's caught at the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 36 yards on the play. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Off play action, it's Stick. On the move to his left. He'll try, and he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Easton Stick scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Panthers add on to their lead. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Makes the score Panthers 21. Broncos nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Lindsey, the ball carrier.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up. Going underneath for Gordon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Complete to Melvin Gordon. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Denver.
Lock now on 1st down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Complete.
Noah Fant, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the 1st quarter. That was an important response for them to score, already down 21.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
10 at the 46-yard line.
the play fake. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Johnson's got it complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got my oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. A shotgun throw for Stick. Flush to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
It's a loss of 9. Now 2nd and goal at the Broncos' 14-yard line.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
21. Broncos 7.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Now Stick. Screenplay, Johnson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Stick from the gun. Flushed out right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Broncos 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the...
That's caught at the 25. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Noah Fant.
Noah Fant with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Broncos cut into that lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, 1 play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, 1 play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
He finds his man Johnson. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Montgomery, they'll run for it. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And incomplete on the deep ball. Cortland Sutton, first-time Pro Bowler. He was the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. On the counter, Lindsey. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Clock now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And McManus able to put it through. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coach is always talking about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's second and inches at the 45.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. On second down, Montgomery. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
On play action, they'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Here's Stick on 1st and 10. He gets this one to Johnson. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On second down, Johnson. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
David Johnson, the ball carrier. He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Joey Sly on now for the Panthers. This will be a 37-yard attempt.
37-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Back to the air on second down. It's Locke. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts.
And it brings up.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. From the gun, it's Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. That's caught inside the 20.
I'm the best in the game.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Judy, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. And this one's back to an 8-point game.
Makes the score Panthers 31, Broncos 23. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
First and 10, Stick. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Here's Stick looking to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
Intercepted by the Broncos. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now the Broncos' big-ticket acquisition, it's Melvin Gordon. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
The tackle made at the 40.
The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Lock on the give, it's Lindsey. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I know people see Philip Lindsey's role in Denver changing a bit with the arrival of Melvin Gordon, but I think Gordon's going to be more of an enhancement for Lindsey. Maybe he won't carry it as often, but now he'll be much more effective as a two-headed monster in the backfield. Both of them can run it inside, get to the perimeter, and catch the ball out of the backfield and move the sticks.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. 19 yards there on the catch and run. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Lindsey, the Bronco ball carrier.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
1-yard line.
On play action, Lock. Being chased out left. He completes this to Sutton. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. They'll run with Lindsey. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
8-yard line.
Lock going to throw. And this is taken in by Hamler for a Bronco touchdown.
Complete to K.J. Hamler.
K.J. Hamler with touchdown number 8 on the year. And now the Broncos are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. Lindsey going to try and run it in. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Denver.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Ball carrier.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. They're going to go play action now with Stick. Flush to his right. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Play action, it's Stick. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He gets it to Thomas. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
That's another.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He was brought down.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your... Sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They'll come out in the pistol. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Stick looks to throw. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Mike Purcell in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. And his kick is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Short on the stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Locke. This is the tight end fan. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Stick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Phillip Lindsay with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
A little salt, a little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like he still harbors some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 9 yards on the run there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
At the 37-yard line.
Coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a desperation throw deep. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 39 yards there, a big one. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Oh, Thomas unable to reel that one in, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Running from the gun, Johnson. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. He's got daylight. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Broncos 40.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Denver, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for Carolina, it's just their 3rd loss as they fall now to 10-3. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next.